Hey guys, this is Camper15 and I'm back at it with another video for you guys. And this is another One Piece episode review for you guys. And man, this was an episode. At the end of the episode I was hyped, and then midway through the episode I was just admiring the beauties of the One Piece girls. And when I mean the One Piece girls, I don't mean Shinobu. I'm talking about Nami and Robin. But funny thing is, that's my thumbnail of the actual video too. Yes, but this episode, One Piece, I definitely liked more than last week for certain reasons. But hey, it is very, very, very fun to watch this show. Anyways, let's get to where we were leaving off. So Luffy, obviously from last week, was climbing up the wall in Udon, and obviously the Beast Pirates are just trying to stop him because Queen is finally telling these guys like, "Yo, don't let this guy freaking escape! Stop him!" So they start chucking like rocks and swords. Luffy falls with Old Man Hiyu, and essentially they finally get captured and stuff like that. Some interesting tidbits is Ryozo thinks that Luffy's in his cell, but he sees that he isn't, and he eventually finds out that Luffy is actually, you know, he's actually like in front of the whole Queen business going on there. And like I said, Luffy eventually gets caught. Then we cut over to Ebisu Town, where Frankie, Law, and Usopp, they find out that Zoro's gone because the one guy, I forgot his name since it's been so long, the one guy who's been accompanying Zoro as of late, he kind of just tells him like, "Oh yeah, oh you're talking about Zoro Juro. Oh, he actually left a few minutes ago. Apparently his sword got stolen again. You know, how many times does Zoro's swords get stolen? Well, it's only a few times, but how many times does Zoro always have to go out looking for his swords? A lot. Um, so who knows what sword got stolen? He's out looking for the sword. He's gonna be in next week's episode because I saw the next episode preview and looks like he's gonna be fighting somebody. Um, Also, they do realize because Law is like, so where is Blackfoot? You know, where's Blackfoot, y'all? Um, and Usopp and Frankie, well, really Usopp, he kind of comes to the realization. It's like, oh shoot, because he gets the memories back when Sanju was wearing his Germa 66 costume, and he found out that he can become invisible. And then he's like, oh great, don't tell me where I think he's going to be at. And that's when we cut over to the bath scene. Apparently, I heard this is very controversial in terms of when it was released in the manga, but I guarantee you people who are fans of Nami and Robin and love this animated. I swear you do not. Now, they're kind of just talking. Nami does ask Robin, like, why don't you just get in the water? Um, and Shinobu kind of not knowing, because she still kind of doesn't know about, devil fruit powers. Well, she knows she has powers, but she doesn't call them devil fruit powers. She calls them, obviously the magical powers. And it's just a thing where the reason why not Robin is not in fully in the bath is because of her devil fruit powers. If she were to get into the water, deep into the water, she would get weaker. And obviously we know devil fruit users, they have to take their baths pretty carefully, and stuff like that. So Robin's only really like, it's like Robin's at a pool just soaking her feet in the water because guess what? She can't fully get in. Honestly, if we're being honest, you probably just splash water on her, to be honest, and stuff like that. So yeah. We also do get more things in this bath scene. Is the fact that apparently in Wano there is, and I don't know if it's a specific bath, but apparently in Wano it seems like there are mixed baths where you can legit have men and women taking a bath at the exact same time, and you have like these guys just looking at Robin and Nami, obviously because they're freaking hot. Who wouldn't be looking at them if they were in the same if you were in the same bathtub essentially? So it is kind of interesting that there is a mixed bathtub because, to my knowledge, there ain't no mixed bathtub ever in the One Piece world, and there ain't no mixed bathtubs at all in real life. If there was a mixed bathtub, like, those genderless bathrooms that became a thing a few years ago, um, I'm just gonna say there would be a lot of guys doing maybe a lot of bad things. And there's reasons why there isn't mixed things because we're talking about all those type of allegations that can come up and stuff like that. So yeah, it was an interesting revelation to find out that there's a mixed bath. There are mixed baths in Wano. Like again, these guys are kind of peeking in on Nami and Robin, and Shinobu kind of gets up, blocks the way, and she kind of attacks him, and that's it. They later walk, and we actually see that octopus thing, and the octopus name is called Sansaki, and or I forgot. I think I spelled it wrong, but it's the octopus we saw at the beginning of the arc. So and that's where it kind of gets to even more questionable things is the fact that you know there's essentially like tentacle stuff. Also, one more quick thing. Happy Fourth of July too. If you're hearing booming, that's obviously the fireworks in the background. I'm making this video at 8:23 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're hearing like boom while I'm talking, oh, that's fireworks going off. I probably should not be making this video. I should probably have made this video tomorrow morning, but I digress. But like I was saying, we also see that the octopus kind of helps bathe people. And when it comes to Robin and Nami, it's just, man, it's getting into really questionable territory when it comes to almost legit, um, like legit honest to God hentai, essentially like tentacle hentai. Yeah, that was interesting. And this video is definitely not made for kids. I should have said that at the beginning of this video. Um, yeah, they kind of just let the octopus kind of just bathe them themselves, like I guess wash their hair and stuff like that. Now, Shinobu kind of goes into detail talking about old man Hugh, which obviously we know that is he's currently with Luffy. She starts to talk about him, and you know we've come to find out that it seems like they're trying to recruit him to join, the cause, the raid on Onigashima. We see that we apparently Hyogoro um, has 5,000 troops, and that would be a huge asset to their cause. But Shinobu only believes that we can only probably recruit 500. Um, you know, she goes on to say like he had complete control of the flower capital underworld for 20 years in the Wano country, and he was also trusted by the five other regions in Wano and of the bosses, but essentially the boss of the other regions and stuff like that. Now she also goes into depth saying that Odin had respect for him because Hugh was an honorable man because because we obviously see. And when he's just chilling with Luffy in the last two episodes, he really looks up to Luffy and he admires Luffy for his, respect and, essentially bravery and stuff like that. So there was also a rumor, and like Nami brings up, like that would be great to have a man like him on our side. But Shinobu actually counteracts that point. Now this is them not knowing that he was still alive. Just he's in Udon prison with Luffy right now. Now the rumor is to other people, like in the public, is that Hugh was killed by Orochi because he didn't side with Orochi, obviously. Now, this guy named Furukuji, leads the Ona Wabanshu that I guess Hugh ran, and which was supported by the Kazuki clan, and essentially that Furukuji person kind of just sided with Orochi, and we later find out that Shinobu was actually in that little group as well, but she quit because she couldn't side with him, especially Orochi. So it is interesting to see that, and it's kind of those instances where it's like, oh, this one guy sees it, well, like, oh, Well, the Kozuki clan is kind of no more. So I guess we're left with no choice. It's either die or join with Orochi. And hey, they joined with Orochi. So yeah. And that's interesting. So that's when the scene kind of ends off for the bath scene. So yeah, and it seems like we're gonna get an extended stuff because it looks like in the next episode preview, Hawkins and X Drake are gonna be attacking them. So yeah, Queen. It cuts back to the prison, and Queen is actually trying to get Luffy to join Kaido's crew, which we all know Luffy ain't gonna join Kaido's crew, especially with what's going on in the manga right now. Also, if you're gonna ask me, do I know what's currently going on in the manga? I do know the raid is currently going on in the manga. Spoilers for anime only people. That's what's currently going on in the manga. The raid is currently going on. Um, but yeah, I know everything that's going on in the manga. I kind of tune in. I think I'm gonna give like the manga two more chapters. I'm gonna look over, and then after that, I'm gonna probably be done, unless there's like something huge coming in the freaking manga, especially with what happened at the end of this past chapter. So it cuts back to the thing, and we see that Raizo is, seeing that Luffy's actually, in some trouble and he can't get to him. We also see that, interesting figure in the cell, and and Raizo comes to realize that this person named Kawamatsu, is still alive, and Kawamatsu, he kind of just goes on to say like, yeah, I've still been alive for like the past 13 years. I've just been trapped here. And he asks like, is the fire like how long is when is the fire festival raid going to happen? And we find out that it's going to be in 9 days. So obviously Kala, Kawamatsu, it's kind of hard to pronounce his name, Jesus. He also wants to help. So I'm guessing my prediction is he must be one of the scabbards, of Odin. So yeah, so that's interesting to know. He also does mention that the key Raizo has is different than the keys he has to his cell. So obviously, they're gonna have to find some way to break him out. But I think Luffy will probably break him out because when Raizo meets up with him, that's gonna happen. Now, Queen, he goes on to say like, well then fine, if you're not gonna join Kaido's crew, then I guess I might as well execute you and the old man. So they later get this huge sumo wrestling ring, and essentially Queen puts this other collar on them, and he just tells the two of them like, yo, you guys leave the ring. This is gonna happen. So he gets like some kind of stone pillar with the collar on it, and he throws out the ring, and then it kind of just blows up. Now we later find out it's not really it doesn't blow up. It cuts this. If Luffy or he leaves the ring, their heads are getting chopped off essentially. And Luffy kind of relates this to the same exact collar, which it honestly looks like the same exact collar, just different, or with a different function. Is the fact I think the different function, but Luffy kind of relates this collar to the collars the Celestial Dragons put on their slaves, when they have ownership of them, and Luffy tries to take it off, but obviously Queen's like, you can't take this thing off, and essentially Queen's like, listen, you know, we listen. Well, there will be more beast pirates coming in here, and they can use weapons and anything. They'll just be coming in more and more and more and more and more, and stuff like that. So I'm guessing the thing is, it's either I'm guessing what Queen's trying to do is make the odds so stacked up against Luffy and Hugh to the point that they get beat down to the point that it forces Luffy to either say, well, you're either gonna die by the men or by getting out the ring, or you're going to submit and say and join Kaido's crew. Because even Queen's like, now if you just say you want to join Kaido's crew, I'll take the collars off, and you can be let go scot free and stuff like that. But Luffy obviously doesn't, say that. Now Queen, for some stupid reason, I don't know why, but for some stupid reason, just takes off the Sea Prism Stone cuffs off Luffy, which I think is going to be a huge mistake. Now Luffy does mention the fact like, you just took off my Sea Prism Stone. I can still get out. Now it's easy for me to get out. The only thing is he's gonna have to deal with the collar. So yeah. I still think it's stupid. You would have a much higher chance to beat and slash kill Luffy if you just left the Sea Prism Stone on. Because guess what? He can't do nothing. Now you gave him back his Devil Fruit powers and stuff like that. Now on my, last week preview predictions was that I thought the color on Luffy's neck would be like another, Sea Prism Stone color, but no, it isn't. Can be able to use his Devil Fruit powers, and I think that's when Queen next week is gonna realize when Luffy's freely using his, rubber powers, he's gonna be like, oh shit. I probably should have left those Sea Prism Stone cuffs on him. Stuff like that. Now, at the end of the episode, Luffy asks Queen if he beats Queen, or in Luffy's terms, if I kick your ass, essentially, will we be allowed to leave Udon? Now I don't now in the next episode preview, it looks like Queen's not gonna give into that because it looks like just random beast pirates are gonna be, flooding the ring and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, next week's gonna be a pretty interesting episode. We're gonna see so it looks like we're gonna get the monster trio in action next week. It looks like Sanji's gonna be taking on Hawkins and freaking X Drake. Zoro looks like to be taking on, I guess the guy that stole his swords, and then Luffy's obviously, I guess you can say, fighting in that battle royale type of thing. Now, how he'll get the cuffs off his neck and Old Man Hio's neck, I have no idea. So that's really it. But this episode was good. I liked especially the freaking Nami Robin bath scene. I swear I cannot get enough of that. Um, as well as I can't wait for next week because things are heating up in One Piece, and I'm just glad One Piece is back. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Um, hit the like button if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more One Piece content as well as other anime review contents. Because next week is going to be huge for anime because we're going to be having ReZero, Food Wars Season 5 is going to be coming back. Um, Sword Art Online. My goodness. Yeah, the fireworks. I probably want to turn this video off, but yeah. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more of that content and see more of that stuff. So, yeah. Also, yesterday I even did Fire Force Season 2 review for Episode 1, which I thought was hilarious. But other than that, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys on the next video. So, till then, guys, hopefully you guys are having a safe day or night, and hopefully your 4th of July was a great day. So, till then, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.